After years of community concern over air pollution, new air monitoring efforts in the works now around that Suncor oil refinery in Commerce City.
One of those programs is run by the company, another by a Latina-led nonprofit. 2 weeks ago, Katie Weiss showed us how poorer, predominantly Hispanic neighborhoods are at the highest risk of exposure and death due to air pollution. Well, now Connor McHugh shows us that same community's push for information and clarity. This continues our effort to elevate Latina voices this Hispanic Heritage Month.
For 21 years, Margo Gonzalez has called Commerce City home. It's where she's grown her family, built a career, and wants to stay.
I've really liked Commerce City because it feels like a very safe and very quiet place.
But the quiet hum of her air cleaner exemplifies a long lingering concern. Her biggest questions involve the nearby Suncor oil refinery, a major polluter, and in 2019, the source of a yellow clay-like substance falling from the sky.
My doubt is that we don't have something that tells us what it is they're doing. What are the pollutants?
Last year, Suncor agreed to a historic settlement with the state to resolve more than 100 violations. Of the $9 million agreed, more than $2 million was slated for community projects. Much of that is now in the hands of Cultivando, a nonprofit run by Latina women in Commerce City.
It shouldn't have gotten here. We shouldn't have to do this work.
This summer, they shared their plans with the community. Among several projects is an air monitoring program, independent of Suncor and the government.
Having the data, having the science is good, but it's also really important on where it's coming from and who's doing it.
Araceli Navarro is tasked with making the program a reality. She says it will include a stationary and mobile monitor, posting data on a bilingual website. Eventually, they hope to give out at-home monitors, too.
I think our bigger picture is really to educate community on environmental racism and environmental justice. And that incorporates so much more than just one source of pollution.
This year, Suncor debuted its own air monitoring program, run by third-party Montrose Air Quality Services.
We're mapping this neighborhood.
It includes a mobile van, as well as 8 stationary monitors, all feeding info in real time to an online dashboard.
This is going to provide the community with data that no other community in the nation has had available to them.
Which program the community puts its trust in remains to be seen, but Margo Gonzalez says Cultivando has the advantage. It's why she's also taking part in an interview project the group started to chronicle people's health concerns.
I'm confident that it can be better and that they can help us.
Moving forward, Navarro says it's not just about Suncor. Instead, it's empowering community with knowledge.
It's really about justice for our communities. It's about saving lives for us.
In Commerce City, Connor McHugh covering Colorado First.
Cultivando's program's planned launch is later this year. Suncor's is active, and you can find a link to the dashboard on our website, cbsdenver.com.
Wolf Creek expected